You always wonder why the poor get poorer and rich get richer. All of us will say because rich people were born with money, so it is easy for them to make more money. The answer is no. We all have seen celebrities that were making seven figures went bankrupt, like Mike Tyson and Ronaldinho and more celebrities. It is all about the mentality. A quick example of that is a person who has been exercising for the past 10 years and reached his dream physique. Imagine that we remove his mind, like literally removing his brain, and insert it into an obese body. It's a matter of months until this body starts losing all the fat and starts forming an amazing physique. It's a famous quote by Jim Brown. A very rich man once said, if you took all the money in the world and divided equally among everybody, it would soon all be back in the same pockets. It's just a matter of time till the rich become rich and poor become poor again. From these examples, we can understand that it's all about the mentality. Also, you don't have to be smart to become rich, it's just the behavior and skills that you have to develop. If it was this easy, then all of us will be practicing these skills, right? That will be true if all of us have the same life experience. Because according to the first chapter of Psychology of Money, a person who grew up with no money thinks differently about risks and reward as compared to a person who was born with silver spoon. The book gave a great example. Poor people in the United States spend on lottery tickets four times the amount spent by rich people, more on them than movies, video games, music, sport events, and books combined. They spend on average $412 per year. Those people cannot come up with $400 as emergency fund when needed. This is crazy, I know, but let us enter their minds and think out loud. We live paycheck to paycheck, and saving seems out of reach. Our perspectives for much higher wages seem out of reach. We cannot afford nice vacations, new cars, health insurance, or homes in safe neighborhoods. We can't put our kids through college without crippling debt. Much of the stuff you people who read finance books either have now or have a good chance of getting, we don't. Buying a lottery ticket is the only time in our lives that we can hold a tangible dream of getting the good stuff that you already have and take for granted. We are paying for a dream, and you may not understand that because you already living the dream. That is why we buy more tickets than you do. According to the book, that is how they think. Another great example was given by the author that sometimes your living conditions can make your mind take decisions that will lead to poverty. For example, during the World War II, entire local markets of Germany and Japan were wiped out with bombs. At the end of the war, Germany was barely producing enough food to its citizens. Compare that to the US, where the stock market doubled from 1941 to 1945. The economy had been the strongest in 2 decades. No one should expect members of these two groups to think about money, or inflation, or stock markets, or unemployment in the same way. Going to Germans and tell them to invest their money to become rich during that time when they did not have enough food to eat will be a stupid idea. On the other hand, Americans were living a better life. Investing when the Americans' stock market doubled will be your highway to accumulating wealth. Every decision a person takes with money is justified by taking the information they have at the moment and plugging it into their unique mental model of how world works. Do you know that poor people trade instead of investing? In fact, a report from the investment platform eToro says that 80% of day traders lose money. I made a short video explaining why. You can watch this video right here.